A very good morning. Thank you so much for watching us on NTV. We appreciate you from wherever you are. Now, as you're aware, we still have campaigns ongoing in the entire country, and we want to know how the political environment is here in Mbarara City. Today morning, I'm joined by Mr. Nwagaba Moses Entwiga. Entwiga is independent candidate aspiring for the Member of Parliament from Mbarara City and North. Good morning, Mr. Moses Nwagaba. Glad you could join us. Now, how is the environment? Just start from there. Are you doing door-to-door? Do you have rallies here and there? Talk to us, please.
I have rallies. Many of them roadside rallies because people can't close their shops because they are going for a rally. And you can't find so many people. You have to keep working, but when you reach there, you address them. So that's what I'm doing. On average, I have 3-4 rallies every day. And I have not missed a day of campaigns.
Okay.
So tomorrow I'm completing the wards. The first round of the wards, I'm completing them tomorrow. And then I go for the second round. And people are anxious.
Okay. Yeah. If we talk about rallies, with what the perception is nowadays, that there is commercialization of politics, do you find it within our voters here? Our voters, are they interested in your manifesto, or we just see them ask for peanuts? How is it?
It depends on how you tune your campaign and how you tune the voters.
Okay.
If you tune your campaign to money, you tailor it to money, it becomes a money event. It becomes a fundraising. But if you come like me and explain to the people what your manifesto is and discourage bribery, because you can't be going to fight corruption while you're bribing people here.
So in a nutshell, you're trying to mean that this commercialization of politics, at times it is brought in by leaders, not the voters themselves.
Yeah. I have not seen people demanding money from me. Everywhere I hold a rally, there will always be that person who comes out and says we want money. They are not more than 3. But I address 100 people, only 3 people are crying for money. Should I put the 97 into that group? The answer is no. So the category of people that yearn for money during campaigns is a very small group.
Okay.
But the way the candidates posture, the way their disposition, the way they come to the people, what they tell them is what actually matters. So the price of a vote is actually set by the candidates themselves.
The candidates themselves.
Yeah, we have a candidate here who in the NRM primaries was giving 3 million per sale. Who asked for it? And you would put 3 million and get 6 votes. So if you put 3 million and get 6 votes, it means the price of your vote is 500,000.
One of your,
so you set your own price.
Yeah, one of your agendas in this, one of your main focus, you're looking at job creation. In fact, it is on your poster. How are you going to do that? For instance, here in Mbarara City, Baba, we don't have a lot of industries here in Mbarara City North. How are you ably going to do that?
You know, Mbarara City is an interesting place. My constituency, City North, has only 4 factories and 124 churches. That tells you that people are frustrated. Yeah, I'm not saying those who go to church are frustrated. I'm saying that it's a signal. They don't have where to work. So, job creation, before I even create jobs, I'm going to find jobs for young people in the government. Because there are jobs there. Yeah, because the oil sector has been active for the last 7 years. Let me speak about the 5. In the last 5 years, they have employed 15,000 people. Okay, how many of our people know that even that sector exists? While people have been telling us that there are no jobs in the country, they have been employing their children, brothers and sisters in the oil sector. 15,000. So me, I believe that if I go to ministries, departments, agencies of government, central and local governments, and these, of course, the agencies, I mean the statutory bodies, National Water and Sewerage Corporation, Uganda Electricity Distribution Company Limited, NIRA, Electoral Commission, Uganda Revenue Authority, all these other statutory bodies created by acts of parliament. I'll find jobs for my people. There are not very many, they will fit in the government there. That's what I believe. If they don't get, then I also go to companies, domestic and multinational. Still, I'll find jobs for them. Okay? Then I'll also find jobs in the NGOs, non-government organizations. But I cannot be a honorable member of parliament when my people are not working. Where is the honor? The word honorable comes from honor. Where is the honor in being a superintendent of people who are not working?
Right there, as we still discuss about politics, there is this new, should I call it trend or what? I don't want to term it as trend. But then we have so many candidates withdrawing from the race. The recent one we had in Mbarara City North, candidates were 9, now they're 8 because the new candidate, Peter Mpaka, withdrew from the race. Now we've had this most recent from Mbarara District, the chairperson, LC5, the one, the incumbent leader Stavaro, who was the independent candidate, also withdrew. What is causing all that? Why do we have them withdrawing from the race?
It's expensive to campaign. I need over 1 million daily. It is expensive to campaign. Just campaigning, holding rallies, I need over 1 million. I've told you I hold at least 3-4 rallies daily, but I need over 1 million, actually 1.2. That's my budget. To campaign daily, how many can afford? So it is sweet for the ears to speak about, being a candidate, parliamentary candidate. But on reality, okay, when we go to the ground, how many can afford? So some of them are kicked out by the rates. The rates are high. To become a member of parliament is not cheap. Even if you are not bribing people, it still remains expensive. Secondly, others don't have papers. Yeah, papers, I mean academic documents. If people were frank to themselves here in Ankole, we would be having very few NRM flag bearers in this race. Many of them don't have academic papers.
Really?
Yeah, in this Ankole. Many, in fact, like 80% of the NRM candidates in this Ankole don't have a level. They all were nominated on equivalents, which are actually not even equivalent. Here in Greater Mbarara, equivalent. I think there is like only one in Greater Mbarara who did not.
You have proof
two
that these people don't have academic documents.
They don't have. We have seen their papers. Some of us are reluctant to take them to court. I have had people, being taken to court. I have also seen others being investigated. I'm not part of the what? Of the hurabaru about papers. Me, I want to defeat my opponent hands down. Whether he has papers or no papers, I'm going to defeat them.
If we talk about now parties, political parties, we know you were once an RDC in this government, you worked with this government. One would imagine why you didn't participate in the NRM primaries, or why you decided to show up as an independent candidate.
NRM primaries are full of indiscipline. You need to stand there and bribe. Yeah, okay. You need to bribe. Bribery is now the way of doing things in the nationalist movement. Me, I'm a lawyer, I'm an advocate. In the future, I can be a judge. Who knows? Just imagine finding me in court, putting on a wig that I am a judge. But a few years ago, you found me here in Kamukuzi, bribing people in front of children, bribing people. What would you think of such a judge? So
you just didn't participate, in any, apart from NRM, there are other political parties. Why not, join them? Maybe show up on this, the PFF ticket. Yeah.
I've been a member to the NRM. I've not been a member to any of these political parties, although I'm a sympathizer, especially when they say PSG got prison. I sympathize with PFF. Nope, they beat them around. I sympathize with them. But I've been a member of the NRM. I've not joined any of the leading political parties in opposition. I have not. But my point is, if NRM does not go back to the roots and recreate discipline within itself, it is going to lose people of integrity. As day follows night.
In a nutshell,
in
a nutshell, you're trying to say that you didn't participate in the NRM primaries, or because you didn't want your integrity to be dealt with.
Yes, because it takes away my integrity when I am found doing wrong things, moreover in broad daylight, or even at night, but in broad daylight, I am bribing to become a member of parliament. What is that? And it is the way of doing things. NRM is increasingly being taken over by hooligans.
you sure?
Yeah, the party, I can say it without fear of contradiction, that the national essence movement is increasingly being taken over by hooligans, people who have very little appreciation of the political landscape in Uganda, of the political history in Uganda, who use the chest instead of brains, who use the pocket instead of brains. And they are increasingly taking over the party. And you can even see the way they act, the way they campaign. When they go on radios, they go on televisions, instead of convincing, persuading the people on what the NRM has done, they keep forcing people into the NRM. They say for us, so long as you see a bus, you just vote. So long as you see a bus, just
the ideology has died.
They go on, or they go to the media and say, if you see a bus on voting day, just tick. So in other words, someone should use their eyes, not the brains, as if I'm going to leave my brains at home and then come on with my eyes.
Anyway, thank you so much.
That is lack of logic.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you could join us. He's Mr. Moses Luwagaba Ntwiga, and apparently independent candidate from Mbarara City North. As he has told you, his main focus is on job creation. He wants to ensure that the young people in Mbarara City North have jobs and they can develop themselves here and there. Back to you in the studios. A very good morning.